Today is about the soft skills that the project manager needs to carry out successfully project. We know that project work is done by people. The project teams and other stakeholders should be led, influenced, and adequately motivated to achieve success. Successful, the project manager needs to develop his or her leadership skills, interpersonal skills. In addition, we will review the main skills required to be a good project manager and how to develop and improve those skills through an easy tool called Relationship Awareness Theory and SDI that will help us to know ourselves and be aware of our strengths and weaknesses, and also how to know others and understand how our behaviors impact in others. With some conclusions. Project fail. That project management is about delivering results through people. Sadly, many project managers fail at this for one simple reason. They can't inspire performance in others. They can't motivate the team. As a result, they put in longer hours and stress out and put their health and families at risk. There are many studies related to projects that do not meet the expectation of their customer sponsors and the organization. But an article named How to Run a Successful Project, but the author responsible for the failures that organizations put more emphasis on the process, metrics, reports, reviews, tools than the people. Leadership without motivation and effective communication and with all stakeholders, projects cannot be successful. We can't have successful results. Study, this is from PMP Alfonso Núñez, who is professor of the University of Peru. He has found that 20% of the problems of projects are because of changing strategic objectives, 31% in lack of methodology, but 48% are because of human factors, leadership, communication, and conflict management. Organizations have a continuous reduction in their costs, in human resource costs, so the projects are very risky and with a very high rate of failure. The study of called Pulse of the Professions in Talent Management of PMI states that high-performance organizations, I mean those organizations that deliver their project in an effective way in more of 80% of the time, the organization talent in 3 areas. They are focused in management of talent. They manage in 3 areas: strategic and business management, technical project management, and leadership. They found that 90% of the organizations say that technical skills are harder to find, but more easy to teach. 60% of the organizations say that leadership skills are not so teachable, but are the most important for success in early project management. And the new triple constraint of project management skills, to find a project manager with the 3 of these skills. That in the 5th edition of the project, the PMBOK, we have an appendix, X3 appendix, with the skills required for manage projects effectively. We can see leadership, team development, motivation, communication, influence, decision-making, politics and cultural awareness, negotiation, building trust, conflict management, and conflict. We need to develop our leadership skills, our interpersonal skills. But now, what do you understand by leadership? Big word with such a broad, deep, and pervasive meaning. You know it when you see it, you know when it is missing. This is said by John Richard Bell, former CEO of Jackson Sucharcraft. You Google leadership, you will find more than 6 million hits. It's many about leadership, but not all of them understand and practice it. It's not so common to find in the practice leadership. We can find some definitions. For example, in his book, The 21 Irrefutable Law of Leadership, John C. Maxwell says that the leader is a person who has influence over the people, and that influence comes from their interpersonal skills: effective communication, empathy, negotiation, motivation. And being the project manager, he has not, or he has not authority, real authority through the team, so they need to develop their leadership skill. You are a leader if you have followers, and this always requires the development of the interpersonal skills. Leadership stronger the leadership potential. As leader, born or made, that born block us. We are restricted. So we like to know that we can develop our leadership skill. We can develop this skill as any other skill. Develop our leadership skills. See some steps. The first step is self-awareness. We have of ourselves. Know ourselves, know our strengths, our weaknesses, know our emotions, our values and attitudes, personality traits, and resolve conflict also. It has to be honest, genuine, to know ourselves in a fair manner. We will see later a useful tool for this self-awareness. The second step is relationship awareness. We need to become aware of others, of the relationships with other people. We have to understand what other people want, what their values, what their weaknesses, their strengths, and it's also very important to become aware of how our behavior, what we say and what we do, impacts on each of them. That is also regulation, to control our emotions and our reactions, our emotions, our behavior and communication, in order to preserve the relationship. As like at this, all this is emotional intelligence. Good leaders have to be emotional intelligent.